Hello, Internet. So just a little bit about me. I am a 34-year-old amateur cricketer, nuffy, who plays for Mum CC in the Suburban Turf League in WA. I've been at the same club for 14 or 15 years, and it's the best. All of my best mates play there. Some of them are really weird, but I love them.
Oh, simply. Or is it glimply or blimply? Is it simply?
I'm a leg spinner. I like talking about leg spin, thinking about leg spin. If you like leg spin, then I like you. In this video series, I want to go over the one or two things that I'm working on with the bat and the ball, and hopefully when we review the footage on the weekend, we'll be able to see some improvement from week to week. Cricket is very complicated, for me at least, and in the past I've definitely been guilty of overthinking and overcomplicating the game, so I'm going to try and keep it as simple as I possibly can. This weekend we'll be playing Wembley at Wembley on Saturday in a 2-day fixture. They have a bunch of really good batsmen who are very solid and don't give their wickets away. Their bowling is steady. They don't have anyone super quick, but they have a bunch of medium pacers who always take wickets. And they have two very good leg spinners, including their captain, and they have Liam O'Connor as well, who played Big Bash for the Strikers, so he's very handy. The pitch will be very flat, so when I bowl, I need to bowl a little bit quicker than I normally do. I'm quite a slow leg spinner. And I probably need to bowl more outside off because the batsmen I'm thinking about, they like to paddle sweep if you get a little bit too straight, and it's always going to be multiple runs. So I need to bowl faster and more outside off. But how do I do that? So the two cues that I'll be working on are landing wider on the crease, which allows me to have my body weight going towards off stump instead of like middle of leg stump. And I also need to use long levers and finish my action. Here's some clips of my bowling, and you can see that sometimes I tend to get a bit short with my bowling arm in particular, and I think that results in the ball landing outside leg stump too often. With my batting, my main technical problems are my wide backlift, which comes from about gully, and my trigger movement that I have had, where my front foot goes across to the offside and then my head tends to fall over and then I get my pad blown off, or I kind of play across the line and schnick one. Like this.
Watch the front foot. As he goes across, he steps there, and the big slip. It's up on the tummy.
So what I'm working on instead, keeping it very simple, is trying to hit more balls through the offside. Because if I'm aiming to hit the ball through the offside, then my backlift will naturally come straighter. I've also completely cut out the trigger movement because I don't think there's any need for me to do it. I think I move too much and I get myself into really bad positions, and I should just stay still and relax and wait for the ball to get to me. So, stay still, hit the ball through the offside. And here's me visualizing Wembley's bowlers, but this wall is preventing my bat from coming from gully. So hopefully the next clips that you see will be me staying nice and still, hitting the ball through the offside, and then bowling fast leg spinners outside off, landing wide on the crease, and finishing my bowling action. Please, 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 please.
So you're all over the big. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Brad?
Okay, hope you enjoyed those highlights. I did. If you'd offered me 66 at the start of the day, I would have bitten your arm off. And we ended up getting to 250, which is a defendable total, but they are a very good batting side. I did score mainly through the leg side, but I think that I was still trying to hit the ball through the offside, which really helped. So then we rocked up week 2 and we had a look at the pitch, and it was pretty obvious that it was flatter than it had been last week, which I actually don't have any problem with whatsoever. I think if it's your home game and you've got a weapon of a curator like they do, and he can give you some kind of advantage, then go for your life. And Frogbox wasn't working for my first 8 overs, but we bowled okay, went at about 2 and over. Took a wicket, got a ball to spin a little bit outside off and take the edge, and sure, he caught it at slip.
Yeah! Woo! Nice.
And then I got taken off after 8 overs and we threw the ball around a little bit, which was fine. And I got brought back on with 50 to get and bowled another 3 overs. The first 2 were okay. The last one I went for 11. I was not very happy with how I bowled in that 3rd spell, the last 3 overs. You can see here that I'm very open, very front on when I'm letting go of the ball. The release is terrible. I'm just kind of pushing them out. Fatigue might have been a factor, but I think that I was probably just trying a little bit too hard. Looking at this footage, the advice that I would give myself is slow everything down a little bit, make sure that I'm as side on as possible at release, and just let the ball come out and give it a rip. The big lefty batted really well as well. I've always been a fan of his work as an astronaut and a plumber and a school teacher, but I didn't know he was such a good stick. So it was quite flat, but they batted very well, especially their left-handed opener who got 100 off 200-ish rocks. Just ground us into the dirt, really. So yeah, that's what I worked on this week, and I got in the gym a little bit, focused mainly on legs, because I got little chicken legs. And we'll see how we go against Applecross. But I had a lot of fun making this video, and I went into the game feeling really clear and confident. So, all in all, great success. This is Subby Sandwich signing off. If you've made it this far in the video and you haven't liked and subbed, then I hope you get run out without facing a ball this weekend.